swallow my pride and admit that my life was feeling so hollow and I couldn't handle it. So I called a couple of friends and a caring specialist.
Welcome to the Columbia Icefield. How can everybody hear me there? Everybody hear me in the back? Yeah. Perfect. So you guys have come to one of the most beautiful places you could probably ever imagine. If you look over to your left there, you can see the mighty Athabasca Glacier. And then just past that, there's a couple ice steps or ice falls. And on the top of that third one there, that is the Columbia Icefield itself. So you can think of the icefield kind of as the ice factory. A lot of snow falls on top of it. We're up pretty high here at about 3,000 meters of elevation for the icefield. And as the snow falls, it gets really heavy and it puts a lot of pressure on the snow below it. And a process of fernification happens, and then it turns it into glacial ice. And then when the icefield kind of fills up, it's like a lake. When it overflows, it starts flowing out. And those are our glaciers. So the Athabasca Glacier is actually constantly moving, which is really cool. Now if you look over to your left, you will also see the Columbia Icefield on top of Mount Snowdome. It's that big thick crust of snow and ice. Mount Snowdome is probably the coolest mountain in all of Canada, as it is a hydrological apex and the only proven and known triple continental divide. If you're wondering what that means, if you were to climb up on Mount Snowdome on our left here and find just the right spot and pour a single to water from that cup would actually end up. This is the Sunwapta River, and it's a glacial fed river. And one of the ways you can tell it's a glacial fed river is because it's right next to the glacier. But the other way is it looks like just like bread flour, and it's actually that fine. And then when the glaciers melt, the water gets underneath and it picks up. It's the #1 cause of erosion here. Now if you look in the valley here, the geography changed. So see the skywalk kind of just sticking off from the cliff. And just think about that as one piece, and it can actually, the skywalk on the glass alone can hold our entire fleet of them. And we own and operate 21. If you were to stack them all on top of each other, the skywalk would have no problem. So it's super strong. And there you get a really good view of just how far out from the cliff you are. We do have free audio tours at the skywalk, so make sure you guys grab one of those. They're offered in 5 languages. So if you want one in something other than English, just let them know.
I don't see you much these days, but I hear you're doing fine. I remember the tears down your face when you told me goodbye. Baby girl, that's alright, 'cause I got good company and my trouble's outside. And I'm sitting here with all of my friends, drinking beer like the night won't end. Red wine in a Dixie cup, all night till the sun comes up. I think I've made up my mind. I don't need you in my life. I'm doing just fine. Got it figured out, you got me on lockdown. I tell you girl, I've moved on. And now you're trying to see, you can't understand why you left me. Ooh, you're coming back around. I should have known you'd do me wrong. I got a lot to make up for the time that I was gone. So I'm sitting here with all of my friends, drinking beer like the night won't end. Red wine in a Dixie cup, all night till the sun comes up. I think I've made up my mind. Yes, I did. I don't need you in my life. I'm doing just fine. kitchen with the bottle of wine. Sitting here with the beer in my hand, couple of boys in the dude cake stands. Blonde-headed girl, looking my way, grab her by the hand, take her up the staircase. Don't know her name, she don't know mine. Hell, I really know she's so fine. Sitting here with all of my friends, drinking beer like the night won't end. Red wine in a Dixie cup, all night till the sun comes up. I think I've made up my mind. I don't need you in my life. Oh, oh yes, I've made up my mind. I'm doing just fine.
guys are so brave. I'm glad you guys did that though. I did need you guys to test it for me. Thank you. I can check that out at any other time while you're here. You saw a bear? Good job. Where? Outside. I'd be concerned if it was inside.
Shorter.
Around here. And grizzlies, they are brown, but they have like highlights in their fur, kind of. It's a grizzly type of color. I saw a black bear 2 days ago. It's my first time ever seeing a bear. I was so excited. And it was a brown black bear. It's a nice chocolate brown color. Beautiful. And on our left hand side, can you guys see that old